Hello my friends, Chef Boyardee 2. Today's Sunday Sinner's Soup is going to be something different. Not that the oxtail soup wasn't different from last week. This week I'm going to make a Lobster Newburg. Reason being, we have a 90-year-old friend visiting us up here in the White Mountains, and she said it is her most favorite memory of New York. Now, the last time I had Lobster Newburg was back in the 60s when we were not allowed to eat meat on Friday. Now, I don't know how long that rule has passed, but literally that had to be at least 40 years ago. So, anyway, I said I could do it. I got all excited until I went around trying to find lobster up here in the mountains of Arizona. Not that we have any oceans to take the lobster out of, but I did find it. It did cost me my life, but I did find 2 frozen lobster tails. So I will steam them, and I'm going to cut those up, and then I'm going to soak them in some sherry and put it in the refrigerator, and then I'll get the rest of the stuff ready to make the cream. The cream is what makes this. And then I'm going to put it over one of those little Pepperidge Farm puff pastries. Say that 10 times fast. So let me go get everything ready. This is not something you are going to do on an everyday basis. This will be a specialty, special occasion. I mean, come on, when was the last time you had Lobster Newburg? It is delicious from what I remember, but I'm old. So let's see how it turns out. And here are my ingredients. First are the most expensive lobster tails I've ever paid for. 2 of them that I have thawed. The pastry shell that I'm going to put everything in. Some sherry, brandy, 4 eggs. I'm going to use their yolks. Half and half instead of heavy cream. I'm thinking of your cholesterol. Butter, nutmeg, and cayenne pepper. And you can cook your lobsters in 3 ways. You can broil it, boil it, or steam it. I am going to steam it. And I've already put about 2 inches of water in there. I'm going to put a double boiler in and steam them for about 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, I steamed the 2 lobster tails for about 9 minutes in a steamer. Took them out, let them cool. Cut the tails. Cut them up like so. And guess what? I put a little sherry into them. And now I'm going to put them in the refrigerator until I'm ready to cook them. Oh, in about an hour and a half. Well, here are my puff pastries. Just got out of the oven, so I'm going to put them on a wire rack to cool. And I have just started to melt my butter, and I will now put the lobster in and saute it for about 2 minutes. I just added the lobster to the pan, and I'm going to cook it on a medium heat for about 2 minutes. I'm now going to add some brandy and sherry and cook it another 2 minutes. I'm now going to remove the lobster from the pan with a slotted spoon into a bowl. I'm now going to add the cream to this sherry mixture. And I'm going to stir it like so for about 2 minutes. I added the cream and I'm going to bring it to a boil. And I'm going to try and reduce it to about a cup. Now I'm going to reduce the heat, add a little more sherry and brandy, and then I'm going to add some nutmeg and cayenne pepper. And I'm going to stir that, and then I'm going to put some salt and pepper in it, but I'm going to season it to taste. And finally, I'm going to add my egg mixture to here. And I'm going to stir this constantly for about 3 minutes until it is fully cooked through. Now you can see that it's getting thick. keep stirring it. Then we add the lobster back. And here is the final. I put the lobster back in it. I continue stirring. And this is going to be unbelievable. Winnie, are you seeing this? Oh, baby. All right, and now I'm going to continue stirring that. And I'm going to prepare my pastries. And the next thing you'll see is me serving it. And here is the finished product. I have the Lobster Newburg inside the puff pastry with its little hat. And of course some veggies to make all this high calorie content seem healthy. So this is Chef Boyardee 2 with my Lobster Newburg saying bon appetit.